What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything, and you are here cooking with your boy Spinelli, the self-proclaimed wing king and the prince and ruler of all lemon pepper wings. That's right, click it and you will see why I call myself the prince of lemon pepper wings. Now in today's video, I'm doing Citrus Herb Brandy Wings. Yeah, guys, when I say brandy, I mean the alcohol brandy. What I did was I marinated these chicken pieces in a brandy marinade. Oh my God, it is excellent, guys. You don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss this. So what I need for you guys to do is get in your kitchen, because I'm already in mine. So let's go.
All right, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. What we have our Publix green washed chicken. We're using some Christian Brothers brandy, cumin, coriander, apple cider vinegar. We're using kosher salt. We're going to use 3 oranges, brown sugar, smoked paprika, black pepper, minced garlic, and fresh rosemary. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for the recipe. So let's get started. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients and cut and cleaned our chicken. So what we have here right now, we have the juices of 3 oranges, 6 teaspoons of minced garlic, a half a cup of brandy, 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a half a tablespoon of black pepper. I have a half a tablespoon of coriander powder. I have 1 sprig of rosemary. I have a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and a half a teaspoon of ground cumin. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for this recipe. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our marinade. So we want to take the orange juice and add it to an empty pot. Then your apple cider vinegar. Next, add your brandy, your coriander powder, your black pepper. Next, your salt, your brown sugar, your cumin, your smoked paprika, your minced garlic, and lastly, your rosemary. And you want to go ahead and give this a good mix. And what you want to do is you want to bring it to a boil. And once you bring it to a boil, you want to turn that heat down, let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And after you let it simmer, then you want to remove it from the heat and allow it to cool. And I'll see you guys in the next step after you have cooled your marinade. So what we're going to do in this step is we're going to take about 1/4 of a cup of this marinade and we're going to reserve it for later on in the recipe. Matter of fact, you could take a half a cup if you want to. I'm gonna take a little bit, not quite much as half a cup for mine. Then what you want to do with the rest of the marinade, I've already put my chicken in a Ziploc bag. So what you want to do is you want to pour this marinade over your chicken. Guys, make sure the marinade is cool too. You don't want to pour the hot marinade over the chicken. And what you're going to do is you're going to zip this bag up. Make sure you squeeze all the air out of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow this to marinate overnight. I recommend overnight marination process for this, not a couple of hours. You're going to get the maximum flavor if you overnight this. You let it sit overnight. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, so now our marination process is complete and we're into the next day. So what you want to do now is you want to remove those chicken pieces and you want to put them in an empty bowl. So go ahead, remove your chicken pieces and drain the excess liquid off of it. And I'll see you guys in the next step. As in this step, what we're going to do is we're going to add some additional seasoning to these wings. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a layer of that coriander and we're going to add it to the chicken. I took about a half a teaspoon. And now I'm going to take a half a teaspoon of salt and sprinkle it over our chicken. And next I'm gonna take a half a teaspoon of pepper and do the same. Next you wanna do is add 1/4 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. And then what you wanna do is give that a good mix, combine it, take a look, and I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, guys, yes, we are going to put these bad babies on the grill and test it out. So what you wanna do is I've already preheated this grill. I need to get me a thermometer so I know how hot my grill is, but right now we're just gonna wing it. So I'm going to place the chicken pieces on the grill as usual, skin side down, 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. Try not to overcrowd your grill, but again, this grill is much bigger than the baking sheet, the baking sheet I use. So I'm sure I won't overcrowd it. All right, so go ahead and place your chicken pieces on, guys, and I don't know how long I'm going to keep them in as of yet, because again, I don't know what the temperature is, so I'm going to have to eyeball this, and I'll give you guys the temperature as we go through the cooking process. I'll see you in the next step. All right, guys, so I'm back here on the grill, and it's been about 7 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and turn these bad babies over. It's not like cooking in the oven. You can't leave them on one side for 30 minutes and then go and turn them over on the grill because of the direct heat of the of a grill. So after 7 minutes, I'm turning over. As you can look, it's pretty brown on one side. I probably could have left it on that side maybe for another 5 minutes. So here we are. We're going to close the grill, and I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, so now we're back. I let these stay on the other side for about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to flip them over again because I let them cook a little bit longer on the second side than I did on the first side, because I just wanted to make sure that I didn't overcook them in the beginning. So go ahead, turn your chicken pieces over, and I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, so now we're back. I let them cook for about additional 5 minutes on the other side. So let's take a look at it. Not bad, guys, not bad. So take a look at that one. And I'm going to give them a quick turn again. Like I say, when you're grilling, you have to continue to turn them because of the direct heat. At least that's what I do, because I don't want to burn one side of them. All right, I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, guys, so I've allowed these to cook just a few more minutes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that marinade that we reserved, and I'm going to baste the chicken pieces. Each chicken piece with the marinade. This is going to give it some of that extra flavor. So go ahead, baste your chicken pieces, and I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, guys, so I just let those cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm turning them over because I want to baste the other side. Remember, what's good for one side of the chicken is good for the other. So what you want to do is go ahead, flip them over, and then what we're going to do is we're going to baste that other side and allow them to cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. And I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, so now our chicken pieces are done. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove them from our grill to an empty bowl. So go ahead, remove your chicken pieces, and let's move on. All right, guys, so in this step, what we're going to do is we're just going to add these chicken pieces to a clean plate. There's no need for us to add any additional sauce to them. You can add them to a bowl. If you want to pour some additional sauce on it, you can. What I would recommend, you can use that additional sauce for like a dipping sauce. So go ahead, add your chicken pieces, and I'll see you guys in the next step. And there you have it, guys. Citrus Herb Brandy Wings. Take a look at that. Beautiful, guys. This is so beautiful. They look delicious. I think for my first time cooking on the electric grill, I think I did a pretty hell of a job. What do you guys think? Looks amazing. Citrus Herb Brandy Wings. You know what I'm gonna call this? Good groceries. These are some good groceries. Take a look at that. Beautiful. Look at the seasoning on those wings. I am ready to dig into this plate. All right, guys, so if you need the ingredients, they're in the video description below. If you need the measurements, they're also in the video description below. I have links to all of the ingredients if you need to purchase them. If you don't have them, you can. purchase them from Amazon. And I want to thank you guys for sticking with me throughout this video. I really appreciate all my supporters of the channel. I really appreciate it. So I see you guys in the next video, and I am out. Peace.